The most hated bird you know is virtually impossible to kill. But I think I found a loophole. I was having a conversation with my sandwich. I love you. When suddenly, a seagull abducted her and flew off. So, like any sane employed person, I declared martial law on that dumpster hawk and put a bounty out on his head. But then my girlfriend said no bounties on seagulls. But can I hunt a seagull? So, if I want to get some fictional revenge on that seagull, we'll have to determine what country I'm in. For this quest, let's just go with Canada, as it may come as a surprise, but most countries do not allow blood oaths against birds. But I have a feeling we might find a loophole. But why would you want to kill a seagull, good sir? Okay, I suspect you might not yet be on board with this one, so here's a propaganda piece of a seagull swallowing a rabbit whole. This court is convened. So, if I want to legally hunt anything in Canada, I'm going to need 4 things. The first one is a hunter safety certificate. The second thing I'll need is a hunting license, which officially upgrades me to a government-sanctioned bounty hunter. The third thing I'm going to need is a license for my weapon of choice. And finally, the fourth thing I'll need is a tag or permit, which are basically kill coupons for whatever little furry I find. So, I'm now ready to exact revenge on that seagull, right? What? So I can hunt virtually every animal in God's Pokedex, but not them? As it turns out, these little trash chickens have more security than something that has a lot of security. Back in 1916, Canada and the USA decided that they needed to stop playing duck hunt with each other's birds. So, they came up with the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, which basically meant seagulls and other beautiful birds became legally invincible and were granted a legally binding right to my lunch. For real? Totes. But don't we all unilaterally hate these little winged terrorists? Oh yeah, but by the early 1900s, people were having so much fun shooting things that local bird populations nearly collapsed. So, seagulls lawyered up. Okay, but what if I just ignored the law? Exacted my revenge and took the minor slap on the wrist. Well, first-time seagull assassins are awarded with a fine of up to 300,000 Canadian loony toonies. Additionally, once they take all your money, they will send you to Canadian jail for up to 5 years. Lastly, if you decide to go full Ash Ketchum on a squabble of seagulls, say it with me, squabble. The court could technically fine your cheeky cheeks on a per bird basis. That means if one squabble equals 5 avian assholes, that's 1.5 million loonies and 25 years in Canadian prison. Okay, so don't fuck with seagulls. So I can't legally or financially delete the bird who stole my sandwich. But what if I was really committed to vengeance? Well, as it turns out, there actually is one legal way I can legally and financially hunt all the seagulls I wanted. Seagulls have a license to mess with us, but their luck runs out when it comes to the biggest birds in the sky. If I want to legally hunt seagulls, all I need to do is go to my nearest local airport and apply for a position as a wildlife control officer in an airport's wildlife management department. Once I pass that interview, I will legally be responsible for managing wildlife hazards at the airport, or dishing out blood oaths to kleptomaniac seagulls. I promise I'm normal. So, can I hunt a seagull? Yeah, just get a job as an airport wildlife control officer. I can do anything.